two sets of spindles, and between them, air, like an Aeolian harp, like a church in the early morning, before even God has arrived.
I was lonely. No, I was looking for God. No, I was digging. I was digging so that he might make himself known to me through sex or a certain kind of disaster, a tiny body inside my body, a body to cut out like a prayer flag, to air on the pavement, hallelujah, hallelujah. Prayer being that afterwards I would have to listen. I would have to say, now that you have made this wreck of my life, I will have to admit, I am not alone in this world.
Once upon a time, my mother thought she was alone in this world. So she said, let me carry something inside me, so close I'll forget it was ever not with me. So she let a man inside the house. Let him carry her up the stairs and into the bedroom and onto the bed and into her body. She said, I want you to do to me what time does to the belly of a dead animal.
Say, if a man were to find you naked, half asleep, what would you say? If a man were to find you crying, looking for distraction, what would you say? If a man were to find you, you who had not been seen in so long, who had been so overrun with desire that it lost its object and became headless, like an executed animal running laps, if you lay there as if you had run all that distance having found not what you wanted, but the smell of him, the edge of him, the dirty, daily, fail-safe clippings of him, and the real thing was nowhere to be found, and a man were to find you then, tell me, what would you say?
I was lost in her body, lost like a prayer flag in the rain. What could I say? I wanted to tell her, at least, that she wasn't a monster, that she was only trying to feel full. And we all have these rooms inside us that we want to fill with other people, and we know when they're empty. We know it better than we know ourselves. But how do you tell a woman, any woman, that she has every right to destroy?
The day before I got the pregnancy test back, I had this dream. I was in this room, this white marble room. I was looking for this philosophy class, this class on Nietzsche, which was on the 4th floor. So I got into the elevator and I took it all the way up. And when the doors opened, I could see the landing was just filled, just flooded with antiques. There were rocking horses, old Windsor chairs, rusty musical instruments, you name it. And there were these wooden doors, kind of to the right of the landing, and I remember pressing my ears up against them to listen for sounds of life. Nothing. And I turn around and there's this woman there, just suddenly a woman, Lucy, whose name means to thirst for God like a deer thirsts for water. And she's holding out this notebook to me, and she wants to show it to me, so I'm looking through it, and after a while I notice it's my handwriting in it. My handwriting. And I'm looking at her, and she's just smiling, and right before I wake up, she's pointing to this one page that's slipping out of the notebook, that's just slipping right out of me, where I've written over and over,
Michelle.
Michelle, Michelle.